Are you really Knuff?
I am Knuff.
Oh my god.
Like it?
You're lame. No.
Why?
'Cause I don't like Ken.
Well, screw you.
Why?
He was a in the movie.
I thought he was redeeming. He's a ditz.
It wasn't my favorite show, so.
Well, I am Knuff.
You keep telling yourself that.
You know what's really, really comforting about living here?
Mac and cheese?
No.
Oh.
It's that every time when you're saying goodbye or like, see you later, bye, have a good one, they say, be safe.
Over in NC?
Yeah, everyone. I don't know if it's
Why?
just a thing or if people are out there getting shanked every day, but every time I've said thank you, have a good one, or bye, it's be safe.
Interesting.
I mean, I say that sometimes. Be safe out there.
Well, yeah, this is like a very, like, just be safe. So,
I like it.
Well, get yourself a sticker for the
I
car.
should. Just makes me watch my back, you know, because is that a threat?
Do you have your everyday carry with you?
No.
Well,
I feel like that would
How is it an
escalate.
everyday carry if it's not with you?
Well,
every
it
day?
is, and it's somewhere that's easily accessible when needed. But
And it's with you in spirit?
yeah, you know,
Especially when you're on the road walking.
That'll help you.
I got these shanks.
Night, night.
Shoot.
I don't think those will help you.
No.
do you want to do the normal one then, or like, how do you want to start this?
I'll come back and then we'll go.
So you want me to do the hello, the normal one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you say welcome back and then another episode and then you get
That's not how we start the episodes.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Hello.
You're
whatever,
changing
just
everything
go.
right now.
These guys are very hard with dealing with change.
No, I just don't
So-
know how you want to do. You just we're canceling the whole original.
Oh. New intro. Just for fun.
I'm Boo Boo.
I'm Trashly.
You did it way too soon.
Oh, okay.
I thought I felt like it felt okay.
You gotta go.
I feel like you wait too long.
I'm
Fine.
Boo Boo. Doo, doo, doo.
I'm Trashly.
Doo, doo.
And I'm Auntie. And my little hands that aren't big hands anymore.
Oh, jeez.
I had a hand plant.
Oh,
You did what?
who'd you go to? The botched doctors?
I can't say.
Oh.
Oh,
NDAs, you know. You ever signed one?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a tough industry out here. I've signed multiple NDAs in my time, and I disclose nothing, but everything.
I was gonna say you disclose everything.
Yeah, I tell it like it is. Sue me.
Sue you?
Maybe I will.
I'll come for you.
Maybe I will.
Oh
Maybe
no! Oh, now
will.
she's stripping down over here.
Jesus, what she?
Jesus,
That
Oh,
was just for fun.
Billie Jean.
oh my goodness. We got MJ, we got Bieber, and we got Ken over here. What's going on?
I don't have Bieber on.
Isn't that Bieber? Who is that?
No, that's Marilyn.
Oh, I thought I saw Justin
Jesus.
Bieber.
I'm sorry, Marilyn.
Oh, shoot. I couldn't see her
Yeah.
face.
Night night.
Bougie.
Usually.
Shoot.
What's the buzz?
I need
What
to
are you
make a
buzzing
drink
on?
first.
Oh, that's right.
what you
I might
mean?
as well, crack open my lover's wine.
I hate you.
Oh,
I told you about that.
and I found it. So it's just a little cupcake Chardonnay.
I know, but it's fancier with the gold wrap.
Look
And
at-
look at
You
him.
guys are
I'll even
suckers
pour it like a. I'll
for
pour
a packaging.
Yeah, we are.
I don't have space to use the little finger hole at the bottom.
Oh, Auntie. Okay, first off, finger hole at the bottom. That's not what that's for, is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Of
It's
a wine bottle?
It's how you pour.
I thought I was the wino. I guess we have a new one in the house. Anyways, look at
I've been
that
watching
cup
a
that
lot
he's
of
got.
Vanderpump shows. I see how they pour.
Did you see his cup over there, Auntie?
I did.
Yeah. I found it.
Quite the little follower these days.
This bitch tells me, you should go get that cup when she got it the first time. Go get that cup so we all have it in the episode. We didn't have it at the Target. Guess what I found? The cup. So I got the cup to make you happy and make me happy. And now
God
you're
damn it.
sitting here saying that I'm following.
There he goes again, compulsively lying. I never said any of that.
You literally called me the day before that episode. You.
Bro, she's looking for that reaction.
Take
You
it
always
back.
fall right into it.
I'm a little upset that it doesn't hold the whole bottle. It's pretty
Yeah,
close.
how much does it hold?
I mean, there's probably about this much left.
Holy shite.
That's
Boo-boo's
pretty
a new wino. Welcome to the club.
Oh,
pretty good
yeah.
storage.
Oh, look, I got Ghost to mix it with.
Oh.
Because what we're talking about later.
I see. What are you,
This-
just a little vodka?
Yeah.
This is what I'm drinking. I didn't want her sour watermelon.
I did get some limes if I wanted to garnish it, but I don't know if that's going to really go with this. It might go in yours with your lime,
Yeah.
like your lime watermelon drink.
It's
Weird that it's clear.
definitely not
Yeah,
fruit forward.
I'm shocked that that's what you're drinking out of everything. Like, that's the
Oh.
driest of them all.
Not a fan of a shard.
No, I think I would be because I do like the Sauvignon.
I'm definitely a pink Moscato kind of bitch.
You would be.
Your 2-liter bottles of them.
Shoot.
Fruity and cheap.
I mean, $9 bottle. I'm here for it.
I used to be there too. Don't worry about it.
Here's the deal. Wine drunk me is very, very just... I'm just, like, happy to be here, you know? So...
I get it.
It's a different drunk. I understand when people say that the different drinks are a different drunk, you know?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the hangovers that go with them.
Yeah. I honestly, knock on the wood, I've had a bottle a night there a couple times the past couple weeks, and I didn't wake up with the hangover.
That's what I said. I said, watch out for those headaches. They'll come for you.
It's the vodka.
But I mean, I never
that-
did either
that-
until
Yeah, I never
your
did
little late
until-
night gallivanting.
Made
late
new
morning.
friends. I made new friends
Mm-hmm.
on the
I did
TikTok
too.
Live. Were you
I
there?
think one of them, oh my gosh, you were talking to me and telling them that they needed to be friends with me.
It's fine.
Because you wanted me to go live. I was on there
Oh,
because I woke back up about 2:15 and I was like, there's no way he's still on there. It's 3:14 in the morning.
I was having a
Your
dance
time.
off.
And then, yeah, you were like, Trashley's here. And I'm like, you watch your mouth. And then they're all like, oh, Trashley. And one of them friended me.
Well, I missed that. I don't.
Getting her little notes out.
Oh, geez.
She's telling me and you to wrap it up. She doesn't
Wrap
like the
it
Boo Boo
up.
Trashley segment.
Oh,
you guys can have a
shoot.
segment.
It's
Just
fine.
cut me out of it then.
Oh, night. Anywho, I mean, what's happening?
Cheers.
Well, I mean, Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, cheers.
Anyone see SNL?
I
No.
did. It's the first episode I've watched in a very long time. Like, all the way through.
Didn't live up to the hype for me.
No? I will say this season, the sketches that I've seen and, like, the stuff that I've seen is much better than what I have seen in years past. I mean, the Kristen Wiig episode was okay. It wasn't... thought she would have brought back more characters than she did. She
So
brought
did I.
back the movie review lady. That was about it, really.
Did she do her Target one?
No, she didn't do Target.
Nope.
She didn't do Denise.
Didn't do Gilly.
Yeah. She
Like,
didn't do any of that
Tiny
I was
Hands. Yeah, like none of
looking
them.
forward to.
But
the Jumanji skit was
it was pretty great. I don't want to get Jumanji'd into...
I never wanted to play Jumanji because of that movie with Robin Williams.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing that stuff. You couldn't pay me.
So when she was like, I don't want to get Jumanji'd, I'm like, I get it.
But
No.
Jumanji comes out of the game. You don't go. Jumanji doesn't go into the game. You get Jumanji out of the game. So when you're Jumanji, and we're not playing Jumanji, we're playing Ticket to Ride. So, well, what if I get Jumanji'd into Ticket to Ride? It's great.
It's great.
I'll have to watch that
Yeah,
one.
it was just that little skit was really good.
That was probably the best one. I mean, Weekend Update is usually pretty great.
Yeah, she came in and did her movie review lady on Weekend Update. Aunt Linda, I think, is what her name is.
It was funny. She kept calling them the names of the past Weekend Update hosts.
Oh my god, that was great.
So.
Oh, that's funny.
Tina,
Didn't they like start it with Coke or something?
Thanks, Seth.
Yeah, Tina and Amy.
Yeah, she got the
started with
5
Coke or
timers.
something. Yeah, that's Matt
then-
Damon was there.
Matt Damon came back. He doesn't even have a 5.
Like none of them
Hosting.
did really.
So it was
other
really
than-
kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
They give
But she
these to
deserves it.
anybody.
Yeah, it was cute.
I did see that part, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I mean,
I thought that was
Crazy.
great, but that was about it.
yeah, it felt short too. It felt really quick, but I
Yeah.
don't know. But
Anyways, what's up?
What
I
do you
mean,
guys think
she's
about?
been busy too with Target. I know you kind of mentioned Target lady.
Oh.
She's all over.
On the clock and ready to rock.
I love working at Target.
It's so great.
I like when she cuts her little bangs and the.
It's brilliant.
I frickin' used to
all the way
love
down
that
to the
sketch.
yogurt and the jam, like brilliant.
She
Target
crawls in
wins.
that hole. Like, what's she doing?
So
Going back
great.
to Target.
Yeah, she's classic. I mean, I used to love that sketch
Big
back
old,
in the day.
Oh
we'll
boy.
give Target a big old clap for that one.
Oh jeez. Oh gosh.
On the clock, ready to rock. That's what I'm gonna say when I walk into work
Clock and
tomorrow.
ready to rock.
I love it. She goes.
so cute.
She's scanning stuff. She goes, "Oh, where'd you find these?" And she just leaves. She just dips and goes to get the thing.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
great.
Gosh,
So that's
dang
cool.
it. Yeah.
No, what I was just gonna say, is this the
Yeah,
scuttlebuzz
I'm done.
we're starting?
Well, yeah.
Hunter, not making fun of me, maybe this episode.
What?
Did you see our buddy Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
did.
compare that
He's
to
on
me
my
and
list.
letting the liquor talk.
Shoot. What's he doing?
Well, last night he let the liquor throw chairs off the roof.
shoot.
What's
He
he
tossed
doing?
the chair, what? 3 stories?
3 stories.
Right in
At
front of the
cops.
cops.
I mean, that's just a
An unfortunate
karmic
landing. So he went to the slammer. And what's gonna happen?
I think he just bonded out at like 15 grand, and there you go.
Slap on the hand?
Yeah, I mean,
Community service? I don't know.
shoot,
I
Morgan.
listened to the Bobby Bones show, and they were like, this should be done, but it's not gonna be done because he's like a famous person. Like, he'll probably have to do his community time, and that's it. What if it would have hurt one of those officers? What would have happened?
This would be a different story.
Was he throwing it at the officers or just throwing it and there happened to be officers?
Maybe he'll release a statement. I mean, you'd think he would.
I don't know. But it would be, what's that, involuntary manslaughter if he would have killed somebody?
Yeah.
I mean, you never know.
Hey, Dateline Diana over here.
I like
mean,
that.
Dateline
Dateline
Diana.
Diane.
Dateline Diana.
And I'm Diane.
I was going with the Michael over there.
Oh, I like it.
Dateline Diana.
I like that.
That's a good
We're
one.
going through.
Oh,
Oh,
I gotta
shit.
find a way to get our own sounds on these so that way it could be like Dateline Diana.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Shoot.
But
yeah.
I feel bad, but
I mean, what? He's a.
You do the booze, you never
he's-
or you always lose.
He's always been messy, though. Since day one, the man's has been a hot mess express. He's been canceled 12 times, and
Has he?
oh yeah,
hasn't only been like 2 or 3 technically, but
yeah, but I'm over exaggerating.
he's got 9 lives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm working. Be
You know,
careful.
said the N word. He got canceled for that.
Yeah.
He canceled that one show, and people were like out there, like.
COVID
Bro.
affected his
Yep.
SNL appearance.
His what appearance?
SNL, Saturday
Oh.
Night Live.
Yeah.
Over in La La Land over here.
I would rather be in La La Land than Dateline Land.
I don't take offense.
I know you don't.
I'd rather be in Barbie Land.
Of
Did I
course you
hear
would.
that Alan Jackson walked out of Beyonce's performance, or was that just a thing? I did not watch the CMTs.
I didn't either.
Oh, that was a past show, I think.
Oh,
That was back when she performed with someone else, but yes, he it was like a year ago, I think. She
Okay,
went out
so
there and she sang with someone, and he got up and he left.
so maybe that was from last year's. It was a TikTok that I saw, and I didn't go further into it
Wow.
to
So,
confer,
like,
but
I'm confused with the CMTs, right? Because there was I'm assuming it was the award show, right? Like this
Yeah.
past week. Well, what is this in May? That's gonna be on Prime.
Academy of Country Music Awards,
Oh, okay.
ECM,
ECMs, yeah.
CMT,
Oh, jeez.
or
Can't keep
Country
them straight.
Music Awards, CMA. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. That makes sense. I thought it was the same damn thing. I was like, wait a minute.
No,
So was
people
this,
I
like-
heard were disappointed in the Toby Keith.
Hmm.
who did it? Lainey Wilson
What do you call that?
trilogy
Like, in memoriam?
tribute.
Tribute. Lainey Wilson, Brooks and Dunn, Sammy Hagar, and then they did like a big old cheers with Red Solo Cups,
Aw.
but they didn't sing Red Solo Cup.
Oh, interesting.
But anyways, people are saying that Toby deserves a better tribute. So I didn't watch it,
Maybe we should have a tribute to him.
but there,
Jelly roll there.
yeah, there will have been another tribute by the time this show airs.
Oh.
Because they're having another one on CMT, like, just for Toby. So, hopefully that is better.
Interesting.
Jelly Roll was there, I heard, but, again, didn't
Jelly
watch
roll out.
Jelly rolled out to old American Idol, too. He's busy. He's a busy
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you wanna know what I did the other day?
No.
I applied for the Cruise of Deception.
Do it.
Didn't we
I
both?
did it. Yeah, we both did it, and guess what?
I got an
Nothing.
email.
Did you?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
What do you mean?
Did you check your junk email?
Yeah, maybe I deleted it. I better look.
Shoot. Speaking of applying for things, Auntie, when you sent the villa thing, you know,
Yeah.
I went on there. There's tons of casting opportunities. So I applied for the Saturday Night Live movie. Hopefully I get an
Love it.
audition. I applied for Vanderpump Villa.
Love
I applied for Stranger Things, Outer Banks.
When you apply, what does this consist of?
So I send in all the info and then they decide if I get an audition, I think.
But what's the info? Like, do you have to do a video? Do you have to
I
send
made an
photos?
account. I feel like the account is kind of like a portfolio sort of thing. So like my pictures
Okay.
I had to upload and like my height and weight and look and blah, blah, blah.
I like it. Good job.
So
That's
we'll
exciting.
see. I mean, who
gonna be-
knows?
You gonna be a pogue?
Someone called me a kook the other day.
I saw that because you were in your Outer Banks era.
Oh.
How dare they?
Are you going to forget about the peasants over in
The
Boozy
Pogues.
Land?
You'd be the pogue.
No.
Okay.
I'll get you guys on my private jet so you can come see me whenever.
Auntie, we're gonna be on the Cruise of Deception living.
Okay.
If I get my email.
I feel like he definitely got an email. It's basically them just saying, I'm glad you're interested. Here's how much it costs.
Oh, that's it. They don't even call us.
No.
So I have a Rihanna song in my head right now. I found love in a hopeless place.
We found love in a hopeless place.
Where me and my niece are watching Glee, and we're on that episode. But
Oh my
anyways,
god, I freaking love Glee.
so good. Did you hear what Rihanna said about Kyle Richards and Morgan White?
What?
No.
It might have been like a Bazaar magazine interview. I can't remember if it was Harper's or Bazaar or whatever. But they asked Riri if she thought Kyle and Morgan were dating, and she's like, well, duh.
Bad girl Riri.
And she's like, I love Kyle, but, you know, when you don't get the attention you deserve in your marriage, and someone like that...
Find it elsewhere.
Right. But for me, I'm like, Kyle, just, like, be honest.
Yeah.
Wasn't there, like, a post that Kyle either made or made a comment on that was like, save a horse, ride a cowgirl?
Yeah.
And people
she's
were
been like traveling from, I think it was Austin or Dallas to Nashville, and they were holding hands on the plane, and, you know, people sending these blind items all the time.
Like,
and I'm
I
like,
see
okay,
it.
Good for you, Kyle.
Yeah.
But, like, just let us know.
I don't like it.
I don't know why she's straight up denied it.
I know.
And, like, I mean, great if it's not true, like, and you're being honest about it, but I feel like she's just not being honest about it.
I agree.
And it seems messy and weird. I don't understand.
It is just odd to me if it's not...
Like, she's got to wait for the dust to settle on her marriage? Or, like, what? Like...
I don't know.
Maybe.
Like, they're not divorced, I guess, so that would make sense.
Was he
I think
cheating?
she filed. That's the word on the street.
Ain't cheating, ain't competing.
Shoot.
It's very odd. If you had watched her life...
It's just weird.
Over the course of Beverly Hills, it was a little hard. I mean, I cried when they told their family, like it was my...
Yeah, like it's my friend.
Mom and dad or my friend.
I'm really sad.
That's sad.
So, it is hard.
I mean, I just liked their love. I thought they were in love, but you can't fake...
I know, I just don't think it's there anymore.
No, it isn't.
You know? And that's part of life.
Shoot.
But...
Speaking of housewives, too, did you see that Lori, her 35-year-old son,
Yeah.
passed away? That was sad.
That was very sad. Overdose.
Yeah. He had a kid?
I don't know much
I think so.
about
I
him.
thought I read that. I actually read a little bit, yeah.
Good.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, you know.
Speaking of you getting caught up on things.
Yep.
Southern Charm, I am done. I am caught up.
Ugh.
Where you at?
Well, we'll talk about it when Trashley's done.
Season 7.
I thought you were on 8.
7?
8, sorry, 8. Yep, 8. Paige and him, and then I just found out, like, Austin and Naomi hooked up in Vegas.
Austin, huh?
Not Austin. Jesus,
Might
Craig.
be a surprise.
And Naomi, and then Shep is still with his girlfriend.
Hagler.
But I'm like 2 or 3 episodes into season 8.
Okay. Well, you think you'll be done
And-
by next episode?
What the heck is Catherine doing?
Let's
with her
talk
hair?
about this when we talk about Southern Charm.
I
just
don't
wanted
know.
to check in and see where you were at, because
He needed an update, but we'll talk
Okay.
more about this.
I've got notes that are about 4 pages long here. Got lots
We can
to say.
talk about Summer House, because that's relevant. We're all caught up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, other than this week's episode.
Well, right. How
What
do we
happened
think
in the
about the
recent-
last one?
Kind of a dud of an episode, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I kind of
but
felt that too.
What?
It was like fine.
They didn't really do. They had that cute little. I mean, it was fun to see Andrea come back.
Yeah.
But it was the end of that, like, race car party, wasn't it?
Which was yeah.
I like when Paige is cruising around
in
the
the
house.
house?
with
Like,
that thing.
that's great.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't want to ride a go-kart in the
Yeah,
house?
I'm like, she's my. I like her.
Yeah.
And-
Frick.
Your friend Paigey likes Lifetime.
I know that comment. I instantly go, oh.
I must have missed that comment.
That doesn't
What?
surprise me.
It was in her confessional. She says, I would watch a Lifetime movie about... So, what was she talking about?
Carl and Lindsay,
Yeah.
like, best friends to
Ah.
lovers, to getting married.
Yeah. Sounds like a great Lifetime movie that I would definitely watch, but...
Sure does. I've probably seen one like it.
Well, it probably ends like one, too.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I have it written down. Kyle munching party size.
Oh,
when he's sitting downstairs?
What did he say
and he's listening to Hans Zimmer?
Yeah, he goes,
yes.
I'm having snacks and listening to Hans Zimmer. And she goes, Kyle, I'll be up.
In bed.
Oh my God, that guy is hilarious.
Oh, God.
Oh, and then when they were looking for a house in the suburbs.
I know.
And the new Summer Should Be Fun, it was, change is exciting. Change is fun.
Did he say that?
He did.
That house was pretty nice.
It was a nice house.
The pool in the backyard, the big yard. I'm like, holy crap.
But watch what happens live. Amanda was on there last week, and then Kyle will have been on when this is aired. But they said they were thinking about maybe an apartment, or maybe it was on the after show, is where I saw that.
Yeah.
Just getting a bigger apartment in another area, which makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think that they're ready to.
No, Kyle's not.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was an okay episode. I missed West on the second half.
Yeah.
Okay, no one's brought up Flower Boy.
Oh, bull. No,
not
for
Luke. Kyle.
He officiated their wedding.
When Paige was like, I would have been like, what did she say? I think I wrote it down.
Not going.
Oh, I would have slapped Carl in his face and said, have fun at your wedding. Mm-hmm. And Kyle handled it, like, extremely well.
He did.
He goes, Flower Boy?
Yeah.
Flower Boy. Flower, okay, yeah.
I mean, slap in the face, for sure.
So messed up, and everybody is so on to why that happened. They're all like, I think this is Lindsay's decision.
That's really sad.
It is.
But, I mean just one of the many things, clearly, that lead Carl into being like, oh my God.
Yeah, this ain't no Blind Side.
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
And then the only thing was, it was sad Luke didn't show up for the fitting.
I know.
Auntie was sad.
I was looking for a Luke sighting.
I think he's done.
I can imagine. Think of the mud they get dragged through.
I instantly, when he didn't show up, I was just like, makes sense.
Yeah.
He's like done with.
Yeah, I assume that
with
too.
Bravo and reality TV. But, I mean, he had some the last winter house he was on, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
But, yeah, I was sad. I would have liked to see Luke.
Agreed. Well, I have two more things. I don't know what else you guys got.
Whatever you got.
Did you see what Lala's having?
No, I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Son of a girl.
Aww.
Son of a girl. What's her daughter's name? Ocean?
Yep.
And then she said she doesn't care what anyone thinks. That's been a bit controversial this last week, but I'm like, good for
doesn't
you,
care
girl.
what anyone thinks about what?
Her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she shouldn't.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, good. You shouldn't.
She's also the most freaking mature one in that group right now, so I mean, go off.
I agree, but sometimes I feel like fans come for you when they say, like, when someone says they don't care about what you think, they take it personally as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, to me, I'm like, hell yeah, good for you.
It's her life. You just get to watch it.
Because Vanderpump we're going to need to chat about in the Valley.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching both, and I'm like, what is happening?
I gotta watch The Valley. I a part of me is like, I don't know if I want to watch it, because I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know. I mean, maybe the next season will be great because of all the drama going on with Jax and Brittany, but...
You gotta watch them just because you gotta watch them.
You do.
I haven't watched
Are you watching?
it, but I gotta.
I'm
no,
like...
I do. Like I told you, I have to finish something before I can, dabble into another one. So I've been slowly crushing away at my Southern Charm, and I think I've done fairly well.
Don't look at me for validation.
It's only taken me a few...
I like to do like a big binge and then like jump to something to get like my mind a little fresh on something new and then jump back on something.
Oh no.
No, but I mean like I did some work on Vanderpump Summer House I've been consistently caught up on.
Mm-hmm.
Villa, I watched the new episode of Vanderpump Villa. Still
You
here
watch that?
for it, but I really don't
I'm
like
saving
any of
Oh.
the people.
I like to save it for a weekend when I don't have my normal Bravo shows.
Mm-hmm.
When I don't have anything on weekend.
I will say Lisa did make me a little upset in this most recent Villa episode.
Okay.
Oh boy, how
I know, and I love
you gonna
Lisa.
talk like her? I know. I'm like,
I love
is that
Lisa.
Constantino
She
voice?
had a little bit of a double standard, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. But
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Did you
messy.
guys see JoJo Siwa's new look?
Did you see her music video?
That's her new look and her new song.
Karma's a bitch.
Oh,
She's got a whole album, I think.
Yeah,
actually, one of my students was wearing a cute little pink JoJo Siwa shirt today. You know, for like
not anymore.
Unicorn Day, and then
JoJo
my
canceled the
head-
Bobo quite a while ago, but she's really
Yeah. I
doing
was
too
just
much.
like, she can't come back like a boomerang. That's her song.
she
Yeah.
I saw a comment that was like, I really just can't tell what age demographic this is made for. Because it's like Kids Bop, but she curses a little.
Yeah.
Good on
I don't
her
know.
for
I
being
feel like
her.
she's trying to find out who she is, but like, and I'm all about evolving as a human, but no one's gonna be another Miley Cyrus.
No. But I think we're watching the Child Star breakdown live, and very
Like, why don't
much
we just
so.
keep your persona?
Yeah, I mean, you
You know?
designed your whole house and got your cars with your face all over it already. Might as well just keep up with what works and what makes you millions. But
Anyways,
you know,
Karma is a bee though.
she's out
Yeah.
there grinding on everybody's calling her the girl in red. She's like they're like the poor girl in red.
Oh my god.
What's she doing out there?
I don't know what
Karma's
she's
a
doing.
bitch, and she's
She-
with you right now.
Yeah, it just, yeah. I think we're watching her spiral.
I hope everything's okay. And then the last thing I had was, and I'm not sure how to feel about this,
Mm.
and I know Hunter's not going to care, but Pat Sajak is done with Wheel of
I
Fortune.
won't watch it anymore.
And Ryan
R.I.P..
Seacrest is
Yeah.
taking over. I don't know.
I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, because Ryan gets all these gigs, right? Like Ryan is a good host. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But he just seems to get a lot of these things, and I was like, you know what, Ryan Seacrest should bring back? He should bring back like the Maori Show or like one of those shows, because I'd love to see him host one of
What's
those.
the Maori show?
The Maori Show, or the what was the other one where it's like,
was thinking-
you are not the father, or like,
Oh, you're talking the Maury
Oh.
Povich.
yeah,
What
that
did he call it?
Maori.
I was like Tia and
That's what
Tamara.
I was thinking.
Tia and Tamara, sister.
I was not exactly what I was thinking. Maury and Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, yes. Bring
After
it back.
school, we used to watch those.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
he would be good at those for sure.
But yeah,
I'm
he's
just not sold on him taking over for Pat, but Pat's all I know.
I mean,
Jared Leto was there. What was he doing?
let's think about
I
this.
don't know.
He hosted one episode.
No.
Shock to you drop.
Yeah.
They got a new host. How long did it last?
Shop till you drop?
Not shock to you drop.
Oh, supermarket sweep.
Supermarket sleep. Jesus Christ.
I feel like this is different though,
I do too. It's kind of like Jeopardy.
which
Or I
they're
guess
having issues too
Price is
though,
Right.
because
They are having issues.
what's her name again?
Ma'am.
Meredith?
No, it's like Mira.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know how
You
to
have to look
pronounce her
her up.
name. I don't think.
I thought she said she wasn't going to do it anymore.
Yeah, there was like drama with it, and I was like, oh, she kind of makes sense. I don't know.
I probably would have kept watching had Ken Jennings.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
stayed on it because I liked him and he seemed Trebek-y kind of sort of.
Your mother Trebek.
Is Trebek night-night?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could talk to you before you spoke.
Then you wouldn't get the good one-liners I have sometimes. But it's like
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Like
but then who took over Family Feud? We like him.
Oh, Steve Harvey.
That's like the one good one that has changed
Yes,
from...
I would agree. Steve Harvey is...
That's been the one successful one. That like I can watch.
Yeah.
You can watch. Yeah.
I know, it's hard to say it.
Mayim Bialik?
Mayim Bialik? I can't remember how to say it.
Maybe pronunciate.
She was Blossom. That's all I know.
Blossom,
her?
and she was on
Night-night.
Big Bang Theory.
I don't
Big Bang
like it.
Theory. I actually enjoyed Big Bang Theory for a little while.
I
Surprisingly.
need to give that a watch.
I thought it was funny. It was.
I heard it's hilarious.
It's a good cast. But anywho, yeah, interesting choice. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I find it a little interesting that Ryan left Live with Ryan and Kelly.
Yeah.
And now is going back to another hosting gig. Like
Interesting.
I don't know. It's obviously a different type of hosting, but I'll be intrigued to see how he does with like a game show, because I mean he does like American Idol hosting, the Ball Drop hosting. He did the talk show, but he hasn't really done like a game show, so I don't know. I'm intrigued.
I don't either.
When's it starting?
I don't know. It said Sajak had just taped his last episode.
And that airs in June, I think.
Okay. It's just, change, and one of those ones that it's longevity of a host like Bob Barker and Alex Trebek,
Yeah.
and they're hard because we're getting older and growing up, and like this was what Grandma used to watch every day.
Yeah, June 7th will be his last episode.
So, yeah, that's all I had for the buzz.
Yeah, I didn't really have a whole... I feel like I had more than what I wrote down, though, which is unfortunate, but...
I can't read it in your tiny notes.
No, I actually used digital format this time. I didn't want to have to pop your head with a needle.
Well...
Wow, he thinks he's so funny.
Are you guys ready to talk about some conspiracies?
Yeah, I suppose so.
What kind of... Because we haven't really talked about what kind of conspiracies we were bringing. What kind of avenue did you guys take this episode?
Auntie took all the avenues.
How do you know? You
I saw the one
part.
So I just assumed. I took 2 avenues and that's it.
What are the avenues?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, I do have a Taylor Swift conspiracy. Interesting.
And just general. And of course,
Okay.
me and you have talked about these before, like Michael Jackson and Elvis. I can't wait to get Auntie's opinion.
See,
Or
and I
theory.
didn't go down that path specifically because of that. I just went with more recent conspiracies and things that are happening in the QAnon world out there,
Oh.
being led by the Illuminati.
Yep.
No, I stayed away from that.
Well, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're the leaders of the Illuminati.
Right.
And
I
the
saw
Denver
that.
airport down below, right?
Yep. Saw that. I went more pop culture and then
like it.
funny conspiracies.
Okay, I like
and then
it.
random conspiracies.
I like it.
So we'll see. I mean, I have a lot, so we'll see what we can get through.
I love a good conspiracy.
I don't.
No?
It drives me nuts because I'm like,
No.
is it? Isn't it? Well, it could be.
Mandela effects are the only one that get me like, night-night. I don't like that. Like the Bearstein Bears.
Yeah, it's one of those things like this article I read and I had to print it out because I was like, this is why I feel this way. Because it amplifies and circulates because of social media, right? Anything that's said.
Yeah.
And then we like to, it says, when people feel out of control, they're attracted to things that offer them an action path. And it's easier to believe in some nefarious orchestration than to believe there is an invisible virus in the air that could harm their family.
It's kind of
so-
like
just like...
It's like having you have to fill in that blank, like in your mind or your questioning of it, you know. So
I don't like that.
When I honestly don't really believe a lot of the conspiracies. I like to look into them because sometimes they're like ridiculous, but
right.
I can't really think of one off the top of my head that I like actually believe
that
in.
Elvis is still alive.
That isn't like me haha joking, but
he's out there.
Well, it is essentially when you think something is so horrifying, it's easier to believe it can't be true.
Yeah.
Right?
It's very true.
Because, like, when Michael Jackson died, I was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
So when I hear that he's still alive, I'm like, well, maybe he is.
Aliens are real.
You know, yeah. It's very interesting stuff. But
unicorns are.
Speaking of aliens, did you see the
I'm gonna
footage?
Be bad at this one.
The recent footage the other day, the day of the solar eclipse?
No.
It was spotted. There was a unidentified flying object on footage.
Where
in Mexico?
I don't remember where they were. I'd have to pull that up, but yeah. It was filmed.
Mazatlan? Mazatlan?
Did you just say
Mazatlan? I think she's mixing up. I can't even say it right now because I'm thinking of
Mazel Tov.
Or Mazel Tov, yeah.
Mazatlan?
I can't.
What's
I know
Mexico?
it's a city, but like I can't think of it because you've been saying what you've been saying. Oh my god. That's all I want to say right now.
Because it's right.
No, it's not.
Mazel Tov.
No. Jesus. Anyways, keep going.
It looks like
Mazatlan. Oh. Anyways.
Where was this? Oh my god, I'm trying to find it. Sorry. Citizens found Arlington, Texas. Like while they were watching the dang solar eclipse and they're filming the sky and here comes this weird thing like flying, like it's pretty freaking weird, but we already know aliens exist.
Do you believe in aliens?
It's been proven from the government.
I didn't ask if it's been proven. I said, do you believe in aliens?
I think we'd be pretty naive to think we're the only living creatures in the entire...
I didn't ask about that.
I'm answering.
Do you believe in aliens?
I am answering.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yes. There is other life out there, yes.
You don't?
No one asked me.
Well, I don't want to ask. I get in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why.
Because it's a never-ending universe.
I grew up with E.T.
Here's the deal. I was telling my kids, like, the Earth is spinning. Like, right now, we're in outer space. I mean, we really are. We're floating. And they're like, but why is it light here?
Light?
See, like, why is the sky blue? And I'm like, because outside of the atmosphere, that's where the...
like, you should record your explanations.
Well, there's the sun. That's
a ball of fire
here. Yeah, the ball of fire shines light.
Did you watch the eclipse?
Hell no.
Good, you get bad juju.
I was out there watching it like a...
People are hiding their crystals.
Why?
Putting them in salt water.
Did Pratt Daddy tell you this?
Yeah.
I mean...
Why do you hide them?
Because they can't see the eclipse.
Oh.
They can't take in that energy.
Oh.
They take in the sun's energy.
Wait, the eclipse is a bad juju?
It's a bad juju.
I was out there watching it with my kids. We were all out there.
Really? What did it look like for you guys? I think we had like a toenail eclipse or something.
Ours is a partial. Like, not a little less than half of it.
Do you have glasses?
Yep. And then, of course,
bad juju.
It clouded over right when it was like the optimal viewing, so we didn't really see that part. But the kids thought it was really cool. And they were like, I think one of them called it the equator. I don't even know.
You guys, this would have been the first eclipse you would have been alive for, right?
No.
No?
7 years ago there was one.
Oh, I thought it was way further than that.
I think. Are you sure?
Because
I thought it was like 78.
Because
I
I
still at
thought,
school.
yeah,
Maybe it
because
wasn't
I
a
thought the
total
next
one.
one isn't until like 2044 or something like that.
There's one that just happened, like right when my school opened. Whether it was a partial or a something.
I think because this was like
Or
total
something.
eclipse, right?
Yeah.
This was like
Of
total.
my
That's
heart.
Total eclipse of the heart was.
Which
I'm
I
sure her
forgot to-
uploads were like.
I forgot to freaking bring up
skyrocketed.
Jimmy Fallon in the
Oh,
scuttle.
What?
Jimmy Fallon brought on Heart and performed Total Eclipse of the Heart on his
Not
Tonight
Bonnie
Show.
Tyler?
No, it was Heart.
Interesting.
That is interesting now that you say that.
I know.
Like, what? Interesting.
Oh,
What'd you
boy.
say?
Is Bonnie Tyler still alive?
I haven't heard that she died.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure why
He
Jimmy
said
would
Jimmy
do that.
Fallon brought on Heart to sing
Yeah.
Total Eclipse of the Heart, and I'm
Jimmy-
like, why didn't they bring on Bonnie Tyler? 'Cause
I
she's
don't
the
know,
original
but
singer.
Jimmy brought in Heart.
I didn't see it. I don't watch it.
Well, what's the next conspiracy here? Or the first one? We haven't even had one. Aliens.
we haven't even had one, but kinda.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Trashley, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta get my computer.
Oh,
Well, you're not ready then.
No, it's in my notes. I'm
well,
ready. You don't come at me like that. It's right
What's
here.
the Taylor Swift one?
Right here, I
I've
got
got
it.
that Taylor Swift
The
is
Illuminati.
working with the NFL.
I have that one as well.
Mine is the Illuminati. Some believe Taylor Swift is part of the Illuminati, secret society believed to control world events. This theory often points to supposed symbols and gestures in her music videos and performances and is evidence.
First of all, do we believe in the Illuminati?
I don't think. I think. No, not the Illuminati. I think there is a society, but I don't think it's the Illuminati.
I do.
You think it's like actually called that and everything?
I think there's something. I don't know if it's called the Illuminati either. But
It is
there's
weird that
something
it
out
like
there.
randomly like.
Yeah.
Why is the Illuminati a word? Like, why is that like a thing?
There's a thing like
Illusion.
National Treasure and like movies like this. These are all based off of things.
With the
I fully believe.
people are gonna think I'm in it. I just did the thing. I did
Oh,
the sim-
no.
Oh,
I fully believe.
I haven't
this
sold my
stuff
soul
is-
yet. That's why I'm not rich and famous.
There's a reason, but
And then her 666 hand gesture.
oh,
She's been photographed with it, leading
What do
some
you
to believe
mean?
she's involved in occult practices or satanic rituals.
I don't think.
I don't believe that. But isn't that what the girl put up at the Super Bowl with her?
What is
That
it,
one-
like this? Or is this the blood?
Who was that? Iced.
Iced tea?
Iced tea, yeah.
Was that her name?
Mm-hmm.
No. Is
No,
it?
no, that's that rapper guy. It's
It is. It's iced tea.
Ice
but I'm like-
Spice.
Ice Spice, yeah.
Iced tea.
No, I knew iced tea, but I was trying to think. I'm like, it was ice something. I just couldn't think of her.
This is funny, too. A humorous theory suggests that Taylor Swift is a time traveler, based on alleged similarities between her and historical figures in old photographs.
See, theories like that,
Yeah.
just like, they have no grounds with me because it's like they say the same thing about every single person who is successful. So I'm just like, meh, you know?
Right.
Because it's like
I
it's
agree.
like the same exact thing like you just said. What was it? It was she's got the what? The what did you say? What was
I
the
don't remember
second
what I
part? You just had it. What was it?
No,
You just
Right in front of her.
well, I deleted it. Time
and
traveler?
undo.
The
time
clone?
traveler. Yeah, like
yeah.
the time traveler. I've heard that about other people too, and I'm like, that like what?
That's a little far fetched, but it says a humorous theory.
Yeah.
The last one I have about her is a clone theory. Some
Oh.
conspiracy theorists claim that Swift has been cloned due to perceived changes in her appearances over the years.
Oh, I don't believe that one, but I do have a clone one that we'll get to later. But
All right, well, that's all I have about Taylor Swift.
I mean, Auntie also has it clearly, but Taylor Swift working with the NFL, which
Yeah.
is an interesting theory. that I would maybe entertain a little bit. Now, the relationship, I don't want to entertain that. That's just for
It's
the
not. No way.
publicity. Like,
No.
I don't want it to be because I actually really, really like them together.
It can't be.
But,
Well,
I mean...
I'd lose a lot of faith in a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, I would think that both of them would lose a lot of fans if that somehow came out.
I would think.
You know, and that's way too much of a risk, I would think. But, I mean, the working with the NFL is an interesting thought just because you look at the numbers of the games and the viewership and everything, but why Travis Kelce? Why the Kansas City Chiefs? Why, like, there's a lot of questions to go with the theories that they're
does it ever
putting out.
say like how they met?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he talks about it on his podcast. He went to one of her shows and on the podcast was like,
Bracelet.
yeah, gave her his phone number on his bracelet or something, but didn't get to meet her. And he was like, "Oh, I got to see you rock the stage in whatever stadium. You should come see me." And then
Did he slide into her DMs?
yeah, and I wonder how long before like that like that they had actually talked. You would think the DMs would go, and you know, he's verified, she's verified. You see other verified people's things. I don't know. I wonder how long
many
the
DMs do you
relationship.
think Taylor Swift gets a day?
Holy.
Can you imagine?
Thankfully, like Insta and all of these different platforms made it so that like it's requests and it's like off on its own, because I can't even imagine. But I've heard a lot of people like Bravo Lebs and stuff actually go and like look at a lot of their DMs.
Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I truly think it was just luck of the life for NFL at the moment that it happened.
Yeah.
And marketing, and I still think there should be a Taylor Swift marketing class. I know there's people that do it, but I think it should be like in every marketing program.
Yeah.
I mean,
but also like
genius.
here's the deal with that whole thing is she's not bringing in viewers to every NFL game. It's just the games she's at, you know?
Right.
So that'd be a terrible investment on the NFL's part to be paying for her to come to the Kansas City Chiefs games just to get viewership numbers on those. But did the Super Bowl, was it planned that the Chiefs would be at the Super Bowl to get viewership numbers higher for the Super Bowl?
No way.
Is it rigged? Is the NFL rigged?
I don't agree.
I don't
with
believe
that,
it.
But
Could be. I mean, that must be why the Minnesota Vikings never win.
Okay. Or they just suck.
You take it back.
I won't take it back.
oh boy.
Trashley kind of mentioned the clone thing
Yeah.
with Taylor, but one of the biggest clone stories that I've seen like over the last probably decade is Avril Lavigne.
That was my second one.
Really? Auntie, do we have the same list?
That's funny. I like combined a bunch. So.
Avril?
That's funny.
Yeah, that she
Avril.
died and is being impersonated.
How'd she die?
There was, well, first of all, the whole thing, she has like that skin disease or whatever where she can't be like out in direct sunlight or whatever. So she kind of retired from music, to be honest. She took like a hiatus. She didn't put out music for years, like decade probably, maybe a little more. And then all of a sudden, she starts stepping out into the spotlight. And she's performing and dropping new music and dating Maud's son and Tyga and doing all these things and getting lots of publicity. But people believe that she died and is being impersonated. And apparently she died in 2003. And, you know, this woman, Melissa Vandella, has been impersonating her ever since.
Yep.
I have heard this conspiracy for so many years. I mean, I don't, maybe.
I don't
wouldn't-
believe it.
Huh?
Could be possible.
I don't believe it.
it.
She sounds different.
Well,
She looks a little different.
don't they all when they get older?
I don't
John
believe
Michael
it.
Montgomery sounds different.
Who?
John Michael Montgomery. He's a country singer. Don't
Did
you
just
come
say
at me.
who?
Yeah, it's fine. That was my first crush. Probably that might have been my first concert.
What's he sing?
Soul.
I can love you like that. Mm-hmm.
Life's a dance. You learn as you go.
Life's
What?
a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you're a big loser.
Sold at the, what is it, Grundy County Auction Fair?
Yeah. Because
I'm
I'm sold
sold.
to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to win her heart goodbye. All right.
Really?
I don't know me no JM.
Anyways. I do think voices change. Obviously looks change. I'm proof
Yeah.
of that.
I just get better.
Oh, God.
I don't know about that, but
I'm at least at a 7.8 these
I'm
days.
over here
I
thinking
used to
he's
be
a
a solid
5.
5.
I'm not getting
Take
involved.
it back,
I'm
you
not-
mother.
I'm not taking anything back.
You take it back.
Never.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But I don't know. She could be a clone. What do you guys think? Let us know. Shoot.
Don't believe it.
Don't either.
Don't sip the Kool-Aid. I'll sip the Chardonnay, though.
What else you
God,
got?
it just tastes like I'm drinking tree sap.
Well, don't
Keep doing it.
drink it.
I got to.
He
This
paid
was like
for
a-
it. He gotta
this was
get
a
his money's
spend-
worth.
This was a spendy bottle.
So plug your nose and drink it.
How
This
much
is real
was that
gold.
bottle?
Huh? I bet $12.
I bet it was 15. I think it was like $15.99,
Jesus.
which is too much for a cupcake wine. Okay,
It is.
this is some cheap ass.
Hey, marketing. This is why we can sell for more. The packaging.
I really should have ordered the chalice, the gold
I know, we
wine
need one.
glass.
You should.
I'm
So-
keeping the bottle though.
Yeah, I figured you will.
Maybe I'll meet the cast and get them to sign it.
Rinse it out
Keep it college-like.
so you don't get bugs in there.
You know what? I will.
Oh, do it on your shelves like every other one does.
No, not on the shelves.
Sheena Shea still does it in her apartment.
I saw that, but I thought those were I thought that was her top shelf. Like
It's
I thought that
Smirnoff
was
vodka.
her actual. Oh.
From what people,
And they're empty
the
bottles.
sleuths have seen on my pages that I follow.
And they're empty?
I think
Night,
so.
Sheena.
I know.
You shady bitch.
You guys all know Mount Rushmore, right?
Oh, I think I've seen
I've
this.
been there. I think we talked about this a little bit, but
I
I don't know
didn't
where
know.
you're going with it.
I don't know what you're
That
talking
there's
about.
a room back there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The secret
It's like in Richie
pathways.
Rich.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
There definitely is.
So there's a hidden room that the designer, I did not write his name down, of course I didn't, made to house all like the Constitution and the Declaration
Yeah.
of Independence and different stuff. And I'm like, wait, what? Now I want to see that room.
I'm gonna
Well, you
steal
ain't gonna
the
see that
Declaration
room.
of Independence.
Well, it's not there. From
Oh.
what I've heard, it's like his artifacts and like they had like a thing for him.
yeah. What?
Who's his?
I can't remember the guy who
Oh.
made Mount Rushmore. It never ended up coming to fruition. What are you laughing at?
Trashly. The Declaration of Independence is it there?
I didn't say that.
Haven't you seen it?
I don't know. What you said?
Haven't you seen the Declaration?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you bitch.
I know you. I don't feel bad. You live close and you could go see it, bro.
Night. So,
You know
anyways.
what gas prices are these days.
Oh God.
Cry me a river.
You know, Justin Timberlake.
I just think it would be cool to see it. But
I mean, it makes sense for them to build something in there.
it makes me think of Richie Rich. I was instantly
Yeah,
what I thought
Richie
of,
Rich.
So I'm glad you went that path because
Maybe that's why they put it in the movie.
it's maybe.
I think
And
there's a room there.
I think the second national treasure also
Yeah.
takes place there, which is interesting.
I want to say something though. You
There's
said,
some truth behind it.
haven't you seen the Declaration of Independence? I may have seen it, but it might not be the real one.
Oh, look at this conspiracist.
Yep.
Just saying, I
There
don't
she
know.
goes.
You don't know.
It's like me. And I saw the statue of David, and I bet it wasn't the real one.
Where was the statue of goddamn David?
Over there in Italy.
Oh my gosh.
I
Been there,
saw
but he
him.
can't drive 6 hours to go see DC.
I'll
He says
be
he's such
there
a
one
fan,
day.
and oh my gosh.
I'm going to Raleigh this week, okay?
Are you doing it?
I'm gonna.
You have to.
It's at night. I might as frickin' well.
Stay tuned for what he's doing. I can't wait to talk about
Yeah,
When
it.
you
it,
guys
like-
stay tuned. I'm gonna get some sort of cameo for you guys.
Let's see what else I have. Well, Auntie wasn't here for this one, but I remember Hunter asking me about the flat Earth.
Yeah.
What do you
You a
think?
flat earther, Auntie?
Despite overwhelming scientific evidence, some individuals believe that the Earth is flat rather than spherical, and the governments and scientists are engaged in a conspiracy to cover it up.
Much like Craigie says, I've flown too many times to think the Earth is flat.
Yeah,
I mean, that's true.
I don't believe it.
I don't either.
So
Just you wait, Trashley, when you get to Craig's conspiracies, because they're pretty great.
he's funny.
I love Craig. He's like, yeah.
But no, the Earth is not flat. I don't even feel bad, honestly, saying it. You flat Earthers, you got to get something checked because something's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, there are scientists that will happily do experiments on your brain because things are not there. You're chemically imbalanced. Okay.
I don't
I know a few
disagree.
those people. How about the vaccination conspiracy? That they put trackers in us if we got that shot.
Well, whatever. Track me.
Do you think that that's what
We
they
have
did?
trackers right here. That'd be the stupidest thing ever to make it so that it was a shot.
Yeah,
It's so stupid.
I agree.
I'm being tracked literally every second of every day. And whoever is out there, it's all the anti-vaxxers. And I really don't give a shit if you get a vax or not. It's like, come on, guys. You got to think smarter than that. The government watches everything you do every single day, right in your pocket, watches where you go.
Right.
You're on camera 25/8. Like,
I did read,
Yeah.
and
You
I
always know what they're
didn't
talking
want to
about.
talk about this, but you brought it up. But that people think COVID-19 wasn't real, and I'm like, people died. Like,
yeah.
How?
Because I've seen that. I've seen it was a one, a weapon, two, sort of population control. I mean, there's so many conspiracies with freaking COVID. But like the it's not real thing is very
Yeah, I just think that's really tacky.
I mean,
That we.
yeah, I was trying to think of the word, like I'm trying to think of something like it's rude. I don't it's inconsiderate of those who like
Well, yeah.
lost people they love and like
I can't imagine being on the other side knowing that you lost somebody in this whole situation and it being called a conspiracy theory.
yeah.
So-
Like knowing that right now, currently while filming this, like I have an elderly person who I care about very much that is like has the vid, like that's scary. Like
Yeah.
and people will still be like, they'll tell you anything is the COVID. Like, okay. Come guys. Like night.
Very interesting.
I mean, I had the COVID. It wasn't bad.
well, but
but-
you had a different.
I had a different variant. I think it's very real and very there and not going away.
But I think all of our bodies react differently to
I would agree.
everything.
I would agree.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun for like 2 days, but I can't imagine being older and I just can't.
So
It's sad that that's what people go to and they make it a
Yeah.
political thing
Well,
when
right.
it
Ugh.
shouldn't be.
I can't stand that.
that's what frustrates me is that there's never anything that can just be what it is.
Yeah, you
it's-
believe COVID exists, so you must be a Democrat.
Yeah, like
You don't believe in COVID, you're a Republican. And like,
Yeah.
why does it matter? Like, princess, calm down. Like,
Oh.
Jesus.
It's interesting.
People are stupid.
Well, they're not all sharp.
No. We got a doctor on this podcast, so.
Oh my gosh.
Who's that?
It ain't me. We clearly don't have much. Jesus.
Dr. Ronti!
I might play a doctor at school, but.
Oh.
What did you guys talk about in the last one?
A lot.
Okay.
We've done two. We've done two on two.
Well, MJ, Elvis, and the
Yeah.
Elvis guy that's out there.
Aliens.
The Earth, Alien. That place,
And
Area
Nevada,
51.
Area
yeah.
51.
Yeah, okay. Did you talk about Walt?
Oh, what?
We didn't really
Walt
talk much
Disney?
about Walt.
No.
You and I have.
Oh, we
but
said
Trashly,
one thing, didn't we?
What?
Like how he's-
That his
there's
head is
something-
there?
Yeah, something underneath or something.
Yeah. His body's
Yeah.
cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, I feel like we did talk about
I
that.
thought it was just the head.
Here's the deal. What I found on the internet said Walt Disney's frozen head, but then in it says the head is body cryogenically frozen. So is it the head? Is it the body? Is it nothing? It's nothing.
Oh, you really think so?
I don't think it's anything.
I don't know if they had like the.
No.
Well, then again, who's the guy? Stalin? Was it Stalin that was somehow preserved for like years and years?
My gosh, I
Joseph?
don't know anything about that.
Oh, Joseph Stalin. His body was like.
I know Joseph Stalin, but
Yeah. No, I'm not. I know
Oh.
you know who Joseph Stalin is.
you know
but
that
no,
makes me
his
think
body.
of is Joey on Friends too. When Chandler's like, that's how Chandler looks at Joey's how I look at Trashly. What?
Oh shoot. Night night.
Anyways,
No, but his body was like preserved in some sort of weird like jelly like
Yeah,
thing so
write your
people could
note
like
down.
see him. So people could see him. And there's pictures of him in this like
oh my
it's
gosh.
it's like really
Again,
weird and
There's movies out there about all this, so I'm assuming there's part truth to some of this.
yeah,
you
I
know?
don't like being it's Walt Disney. Like,
Well-
you know, Joseph Stalin was this like dictator like person who loved himself so much and like
sounds like
you know
you.
like do not compare me
Well,
to
no,
Joseph
liking
Stalin.
yourself, loving
I
yourself.
thought she was comparing you to Walt Disney.
I don't know who he was just talking
Oh.
about. I got his own
I was
out.
talking about the dictator Joseph
Oh, I thought you were talking
Stalin
about
who
Walt,
loved
sorry.
himself so obviously he found a way to preserve himself for years. I don't think Walt Disney would want to be preserved, nor would people go to that far of a length just to keep his body preserved.
If,
What was he? Mother God gonna
Ugh.
ascend and come back?
if it was anything, because I do agree that he wouldn't have wanted it, I would think other people would have done it. But I don't believe it ever happened, so.
It's too much for someone who was just like a producer and entertainer
Yeah.
and like you know it's that's night.
Disney
Too
is
crazy.
its own conspiracy that
All of it.
I can't even.
The things that
Talk
go
about.
on behind the theme park doors, like the different back rooms and things. Have you seen the videos where people sneak in?
Have you seen the videos where you're on It's a Small World?
Huh?
Don't do it.
And-
Don't do it.
Why? What happens?
And like kids don't come out of the ride.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? Why am I watching
Where
this?
do they go?
No one knows.
They become the actors
Child
that you see
trafficking.
portraying the. Well, yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why Disney gets a bad rap a lot. That's partly of it. But I watch these videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this legit? And it's got that scary, sad music
Yeah.
on the TikToks. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, it ruins the ride.
I
I'm
don't
not going
know.
back
I
on that
mean,
ride.
Like they didn't come out.
I'll bring my everyday carrier. I'll
The
bring
thing-
hunters.
The thing is there's got to be like some pretty serious, scary, dark, behind-the-scenes stories that like we don't know about and probably
When's
don't
that doc
want
being
to know
released?
about. Like
You're
what?
probably
like
right. I don't know what I can't even
It's
get into
interesting.
that, honestly.
I don't know
makes you
how
sad?
more people wouldn't step forward and talk about it, NDAs or not. Like, there comes a point when it's like a moral dilemma over
Ethical,
the legal
for sure, yeah.
battle. But, like, I mean, if they're that powerful and rich, you would be just killed off. But
Yeah, that brings us into a whole nother ring of life. Talking about Disney and rich people and
yeah. I did have one other one that's kind of more recent, and it's not really as much of a conspiracy, but kind of a little bit, and it has to do with the beauty industry and kids. They're calling them the Sephora kids. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
So
Whatever it is.
the Sephora.
It's whatever it is.
Oh,
Everett's
good.
a Sephora kid.
If I'm on the
No.
same track.
She might. I
Let me hear
guess
it.
kinda. So the Sephora kids are. It's kind of a fad, but it's becoming popular on social media right now for like these preteens to flock to Sephora with their friends and find all of these different makeup and beauty products, and they're using them. And obviously, these products are not made for kids. Like they're not. These are
100%, right?
anti-aging. These are
Yep.
these are youth forever sort
Yeah.
of products and things with chemicals and stuff. And these kids go to Sephora, they tear up the store, first of all, and then they go home and they film their full-on beauty routines and are putting on very, very like detailed videos onto social media of them doing beauty routines of steps that like normal humans don't do. Like they're trying to be
Right.
what they see the older generations doing. They're like, get ready with me videos, like I'm going to use this facial cleanser for my acne that I don't have because my pores don't create the same
Yeah.
chemicals at 10 years old that it does when you're like. The thing is the biggest thing that I've seen is that these companies, are making these products so that adults continue to buy them because they continue to need them, and they're probably putting things in them that make you continue buying them. Like that wouldn't be dumb. Think about Carmex, how that was a big conspiracy that Carmex actually makes your lips chapped,
Yeah.
causing you to buy more. Like, what's in these things and what is no one knows what the long lasting effects of these different makeups are, so they're concerned of what the kids today are going to look like in 50 years or whatever when they actually start aging and their skin starts changing and stuff, because they're literally putting chemicals in.
Right. I've talked to Everett. That's why I talked to her about the chemicals that in the skincare that she wants.
I'd say she's partially that, and she's gotten that stuff, but she hasn't used it now because we've told her like
Because
it's
we
not
talked to her
good.
about it.
I mean, is something on her list, a care routine for her birthday? Yeah, she won't be getting it because I don't think she needs it.
But I'm
No,
just saying.
I think playing with makeup is like that's every little
Right.
girl. Like that's always been a thing, right?
All of a
like
sudden
when
she
you're
wanted
doing
skincare. And
Oh, they
her
all want
friends were
skincare,
doing
all her friends.
That's what this is.
Although, I know. I'm just saying she's partially because she doesn't use it anymore.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
It is crazy. Like she
that's
went in there
wild.
and she was
I
like,
know.
"Oh, white elephant," and I'm like, "That's $80. You want that? You're
I
not
know.
getting that." Then she went over to this bubble stuff, and I'm
Yep.
like, "Okay, what is this?"
Well, and the other thought is that
Something
these
else.
companies are raising their prices to try and defer kids from buying them. But I don't know. That's just another theory that's out there. It's like prices are rising on all of these beauty and healthcare or beauty and whatever,
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's scary and it's freaking messed up. And the beauty world in it of itself is a scary, manipulative, fake world. That is
For
a
sure.
whole. That
Yeah.
industry is scary. That is a scary industry.
It really is.
Well, shoot.
But the generations, like, there's so many conspiracies right now with all the generations. One, like, my generation is all gonna have a different crinkle in their neck. They're calling it the oh god, what are they calling it? The phone the phone wrinkle or
Makes
something.
sense, because you're always looking down like this.
Because we're always looking down like this, so we're all gonna have this wrinkle right here in the middle of our neck. And apparently it's like people are actually getting it. I haven't noticed it yet. Still nice and firm. You know, I moisturize every day.
Get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight. Shoot, but yeah, no, that, and we're like the ADHD.
Makes sense.
What do they call it? Generation ADHD or something like that. How
That's not
everyone
ours
has ADHD in the generations now. I mean, there's too much. It's too much stuff. We're like constantly being. You know, it's all right there, always. Like everything's thrown at us, hyper speed. We don't get it fast enough. So,
You're right
all
about
those
that.
trends. And this video is sponsored by Sephora.
Oh.
Anywho. I have a ton more, but I don't think we have time, so I'm not going to go into any.
No?
No.
I had a difficulty picking which one I wanted to do.
For what?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, for his game. How do you not know? He's been waiting for this moment for about 5 episodes.
So for my BYOS...
Better be good.
I wanted to do something fun and a little lighthearted and something that Auntie would probably win.
Write your note.
And... Yeah, so we talked about Justin Timberlake a few episodes ago playing the 1 second challenge.
Oh, no.
So we are going to test your music knowledge.
You're a dick.
What do you mean?
The fact you don't even give me a chance?
Well, you're not even giving yourself a chance.
Nothing.
Yeah, you got pissed before I even said
I'm not
anything.
pissed. I'm just saying.
You just were.
I'm putting my sunglasses on.
You usually
You're a little
do
pissed.
when she's pissed.
Everybody take a goddamn drink.
So the rules. You just have to give me the title of the song. I'm not gonna do like title of the song or artist. You can give the artist if you want. I'm not giving extra bonus points. I want the title of the song.
What do we win?
What do you win? My validation in verbal form.
I don't want to win.
Okay, so we're gonna play different songs, and we're gonna see how you guys do. I've got some songs. Okay, so are you ready to play the 1 second song challenge?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Whitney? No.
Looking for the title of the
Oh,
song.
I want to dance with somebody?
Let me feel the emotion.
I'll give you 1 more second.
Oh.
Is it Michael Jackson? Black or white?
I get so emotional?
Are those your final guesses?
Yeah. I'll go with Whitney.
It is Whitney, but it is How Will I Know? Oh no, not off to a good start here on
I
this
get so
game.
emotional, and what else did I say?
I said emotional too. That's what I thought it was. You
You
said
said I want to dance
with
with
song.
somebody.
Also, it was our first song. Don't tell us we're not off to a good start.
Get jiggy with
Yeah.
it. No, it's Welcome to Miami.
It is Miami. Auntie got that one. Yes. Wow.
How much time do we have?
34 seconds.
Okay.
So
Technically,
what?
we
You
do
wanna-
30 songs. Just kidding.
You want to do one more or stop?
Yeah, you can do one more.
Okay. Here we go. Oh. I can't pause it.
Fergalicious.
Oh, Trashly with 1. Oh my gosh, it was a little longer than 1
She
second.
needed a little
though. It was like
validation.
4. It was like
Shut
4
up.
seconds. It was like 4 seconds, but I'll give that to you. We got 1 Auntie, 1 Trashly, 1 no one.
I can't believe I don't get the Whitney.
I
can't
it was
believe-
Whitney.
Well, I did say before we started, I want the title of the song. Did I not clarify?
Okay, Dr. Benjamin.
Phil? Dr. Phil? Okay. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, put out that
Talking
blue
in
shade shoe.
Memphis.
Ah!
Auntie gets it. Okay. This is getting very serious over here. This is too close. So I just, it's not gonna be that close for long. I would assume.
Huh.
Oh, shh.
Third Eye Blind. Semi-Charmed Life.
Oh,
Oh, and Trashly beat Auntie to it, making it 2v2. Oh my gosh. Auntie knew the song though. Do. So
it's like I gotta get to the chorus in my head.
Yeah, that's the hard part with this is what song is it?
Girlfriend.
Yes, Auntie gets
Avril?
Avril. Or was it
It might be
Avril?
Melissa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Yeah, right?
Yeah, Auntie.
I
That's
hope I get that
4-2
one.
now. Come on, Trashly. You gotta be quicker than that. It's over there.
Dirty Little Secret.
Yep. Nice job.
Trashly. It is in fact Dirty Little Secret.
Dirty little secret.
Okay, now I'm gonna give you a deep cut and see what you do. Okay, are you ready? Gotta listen closely.
It's Michael Jackson.
You gotta just say the song.
I know. Give it to me again.
Love is all you... Something like...
I didn't hear it. Ashley was blabbing.
Oh, no. We can't keep replaying this.
Bitch, stop talking.
Did he replay it?
Hmm?
I didn't even hear it. The girl is mine.
Yep, Auntie got it. That is what, 5? I'm not counting anymore. It's 5-2, I think. No, 5-3. Trashly did get Dirty Little Secret. I'll give her that.
Cry me a river.
6-3. Oh
It was
no.
there, but I didn't shout it out.
Oh
Damn
no.
it.
We will do 4 more. Trashly has an opportunity to seal the deal or lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You won't know that one. Never mind on that one. Oh, I like this. Okay. Tough.
Did you play something?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear
Ready?
it.
Ready?
Is it Incomplete by Backstreet Boys?
Nope.
Do it again. Justin Timberlake. It's a Justin Timberlake song. Drown? Selfish? Paradise?
Trash.
It's one of those.
It is Paradise.
Like, I know it's just a Timberlake song.
I was gonna say Paradise, damn it.
You should have said
Shoot. Look at this. Trashly got the one she needed because if she misses one, she's out. Because it is what, 6-4 now?
Yeah.
Trashly's still in this with 3 more questions to go. 3 more songs. Okay, ready? Ooh.
Dance with me.
Dance with me. Sway.
Yep.
Ah!
I was like, Auntie had it, but
Damn
Trashly said, dance with me. Shoot. Okay. 7-5.
4.
Can Trashly even win?
No, but we can finish.
Okay. That's good.
I know a place where
is that what it
California
is?
Girls.
Yep, California
Wow,
Girls by
Auntie.
the one and only Katy Perry.
That was good.
Let's take a journey.
Oh, Snoop. Okay. Shoot, Auntie really kind of
Good job.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ashley always
really
does better
didn't.
than you think she will. Than she
That's
thinks
true.
she will.
Trashly held her own. I will not lie. And I respect
Like I
that.
said, I would take her on a music trivia team.
On any trivia, to be honest.
Truly,
Where's she
'cause
come
she's-
from?
Comes in clutch.
Like, what do you think it is, Trashly? You think it's just like a weird, like,
Phenomenon.
deep
I have
part of
no
your
idea.
brain?
She
Deep part of
retains
your
a lot
brain
more
that
than
just
she
like.
believes. She retains a lot more
Yeah.
than she believes of herself.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you just remember things.
She does.
And you put it back in there, in the
It's
files.
in the vault.
Okay,
I got a lot
here we
of files
go.
nobody wants to see.
What?
I got too many files in there that. Reasons I drink.
Other reasons I drink.
Oh, and Trashly got the last one. Well, thank
was
you for
both dead.
playing.
Good job,
Auntie
Auntie. You get
won.
his validation for his whatever.
Hey,
Yes, Auntie, you know your music.
I get to see
We
her
know
again.
this. Alanis?
And she's
Well,
gonna be
Trashly
with-
met her.
Morgan Wade. So maybe I'll get to
Oh,
see a real housewife.
Kyle? Kyle's gonna be there.
I would bet.
You know, they're in a relationship, I hear.
Yeah, so I'm
Conspiracy.
excited.
I'm excited for
Report
Who
back
else is
in
gonna
that
be
in
there?
June.
Anyone else?
Huh?
Anyone else?
Joan
Just
Jett.
Morgan Wade? Oh, Joan
Morgan
Jett.
Wade, Joan Jett, and Alanis.
you.
Joan Jett is cool.
The Triple Moon Tour.
How long is it?
I don't know. I've never been.
I didn't know if you read up online. Like
Well,
you always
Joan
do.
Jett-
I'm seeing the first one, so I can't read up on anything.
Oh, wow.
Joan Jett's been busy on tour.
She has.
Honestly, doing like those collab tours, which I really appreciate. I'm not gonna lie, I love these tours. It's the new festival.
Yeah, I usually
know,
look
instead
up
of-
a set list, right?
Yeah, but you can't.
Can't.
You don't think
That's how
there'll
the
be an
Jonas
elite?
Brothers was.
She hasn't
No.
played.
Yeah.
You think they'll do any sort of like fan like? Because I guess it's not really like a. But everybody's doing it. J-Lo, she just changed her tour from being this new album to being like all the hits tour because she wasn't selling tickets.
Alanis, or this tour has sold out like 2 or 4 places.
Wow.
So they've added another date with
Wow.
those places. So I don't
Alanis
think she's
is
gonna have an issue.
big.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna still sing some originals. That's what I would bet. Like
I mean, she
Jagged
sang
Little
all
Pill,
of the-
sorry, not originals, but
She sang all the hits when we saw her.
well, that
so-
was the Jagged Little Pill tour.
which is interesting.
It was like the 25th anniversary or something of it.
I don't know. I just know I met her. I was there in spirit.
Anyways, I'm really excited to see her again.
That'll
I'm
be
excited
awesome.
for you. That'll be good.
I am too. No one deserves it more than Auntie Bonte.
Exactly.
Thanks.
I've ruined her
She's
first
the biggest
experience,
Alanis
so.
fan that I've ever met. I probably didn't listen to Alanis nearly as much until
would
I
assume.
met you guys. So, I mean, Alanis, get her backstage. Come on.
I I love her.
Yeah, if
I
you're
know
out
she
there
sees us.
listening,
We
come
take
on.
her quite a bit. We talk about her. We talk about her a lot.
We do.
Or Kyle, if you're out there, you look out.
She's one of the few
Proud.
people we follow because we know her.
Yeah, we do. I know it. I'm at her, guys.
Trashley's friends with her on Facebook, so
Oh, gosh. I love her. I can't wait. Anyways,
that'll be
that's all I
great.
had.
that's awesome. I'm excited for you.
You gonna spin the wheel?
Oh, forgot about the wheel.
Ashley's getting heart palpitations thinking about it.
Yeah, it's probably pretty stressful because her name gets added on once again. But this time, Auntie gets a name added. Not that she needs it. That bitch gets chosen every time.
Sheesh.
That's a loving bitch. That's not like a...
I
A
know.
trashly bitch.
I don't care. I don't take offense.
The last one glitched out on my recording. I really should pre-record these.
Well, because then it would be fake.
Yeah, we're very real here, no matter what anybody says.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
right.
much.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this wheel is very full. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ding 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 ding.
There
ding,
we go.
Ding 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 ding
Get
ding.
those.
And there's nobody else but Trashley because she had 3 names in a row. Right there, she hit the middle
these
one.
Are the reasons I drink. The reasons I tell everybody I'm fine.
Even though I am not. Oh, Trashley gets to bring. I'm actually excited for Trashley to bring a segment.
Round of applause.
Why?
Because I feel like you're going to come up with something
Again.
like really out of pocket.
She comes in clutch. It's the out of pocket stuff that she's good at.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
agree.
come out of left field. We're going to be like,
What? Yeah. And then it turns out to be fun, and then we all want to do it.
I didn't take my meds today. I can feel it.
Oh.
The stress. It's okay. It like gives me
I'm
a
not
headache.
medicated.
It's so stupid. It's just you guys like
really?
stupid.
You have a whole week to
We
figure
need to
it
work
out.
on this for you.
I know. One day at a time, guys.
So
This
maybe
is
we
good.
do the
This
next
is good.
3
You're
are
doing
yours.
something uncomfortable.
3 years?
No, the next 3 are yours.
Oh, thanks. No.
Oh.
Let's just see what the wheel spins.
We should see what the comments say.
Yeah, you need to get over this. This is nothing to be fearful of.
Do we help Trashley with her uncomfortable things of the week by making her do it 3 weeks in a row?
No.
You're supposed to do something uncomfortable every day.
I do.
Well,
It's very interesting that like we're very excited for it and
know.
ready for and you're like, night night. Don't put my name on that wheel one more time.
yeah, it's not even like I'm excited. I can do it. I'm not worried about it. I'll figure it out.
I'll figure
I was
it out.
like, I don't know. I have so many I want to pick. I don't know which
You
one to
get
pick.
excited. I'm like, I
got
can
it.
do it. And
I'm here. I'm here, so I'll do it.
Well, yeah, I'll figure it out. That's my middle name. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
And I'm just like, peace. I'll see you later.
Oh,
It'll be great.
Anywho,
Well, this is fun.
yeah,
Yes,
good game.
It was
that
a
was
fun,
fun.
a
HB,
fun
thank
episode.
you.
Thanks
you
for bringing that
playing.
BYO shit.
Yeah,
fine. I think
you're
it was
just mad 'cause
rigged.
You lost.
I know. I don't
It
care.
wasn't. It wasn't. The next one I bring, it'll be more your speed, Trash.
I mean, there was Michael Jackson, but not Michael Bolton.
we had Michael
And like
Bublé.
a Michael Bolton or a Michael Jackson song
You know,
that like
if you're
I
such
have
good
never
friends
heard.
with Alanis, you shouldn't be mad. I gave you that one.
I shouldn't be given.
You've never heard that Michael? It's
That's not
Michael
one that
Jackson
I've
and Paul
heard a lot
McCartney. That girl is mine.
The girl is mine. Who sings it with him?
He just said Paul McCartney.
Oh.
I did. I spoiled it.
Shit.
Sorry.
The girl
They were good
is
buds.
Mine.
What'd you say? You got a good buzz?
No, they were good
Buzz.
buds. I do have a good buzz, but
That makes sense.
oh jeez, Trashley, did you watch Auntie? Did you watch the Thriller 40?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
cool background. Oh, 9.
I'm still on Southern Charm. Sorry. And I did watch a new show though on Netflix. Not on Netflix, on
Well,
Hulu.
You
You guys won't get into it. No, you guys. Auntie
What is
might,
it?
but it's We Were the Lucky Ones. based on a book. It's about the Holocaust and that. So.
Yeah, I saw that book once.
Let's end on a
I don't
depressing
read.
note.
In true Trashly fashion.
Jesus Christ.
Truly, old Eeyore over here. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Night, everybody.
Huffalump has got.
Do you want to do our outro like we did our intro?
We can.
I
The
want
people
those-
might miss it,
Oh,
though.
no, yeah, you're right. Auntie doesn't. She's going to stick around.
Think I can do it? I
Well,
don't think I can do it.
If she commits to that, we
Yeah,
gotta.
we gotta. That
Oh,
sounds like
God.
we gotta
It's
try.
all Michael. It's just.
Hey, I don't like my big hands.
Auntie is not okay with that man's comment.
Did he say anything back?
I don't know.
Auntie will shank that bitch.
Isn't it about making fun in life?
I'm Boo Boo.
I'm Trashly.
And I'm
Oh gosh, yes, this has been another episode of Malibu Nights with your hosts HB, Trashly, and Auntie. Thank you so much for watching.
Like,
don't even
subscribe, comment, all the things.
And
Night.
night.
Night night. Go to bed with Johnny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights.
Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always.
Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a juicy bear. That is someone's burger.
The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?